Well, Jordan, I know you never want to make too much out of any one individual game, and they're all equally important, but some are a little bigger than others. Do you guys have that sense about the game against Fresno State tomorrow?
I mean, yeah, they're rivals, and they're doing pretty well this year, so it's nice to play a big-time game on TV, so it's always very exciting.
How have you guys turned it around, Jordan? I mean, how low did you guys get after 3 games, and how have you bounced back?
It's just we have to really get back to basics, with hard work and just working on the little things. I mean, we weren't really focused on those things, I'd say, in the first 3 games of the season. So once we got back to just doing the basics, things got a lot better for us.
So what's the key? We know that Fresno State, is going to put up yards and points. They've done it in every game this season. You're going to be right there on the defensive line. What's the key to slowing down Derek Carr in that offense a little bit?
You just got to get pressure in his face, that's with any quarterback. You get some pressure in his face, and the ball's not going to exactly be where he puts it every time,
Jordan Thomas is with us from San Diego State Aztecs, and 17th-ranked Fresno State coming up Saturday night at Qualcomm Stadium, and Jordan starting a defensive end for the San Diego State Aztecs. What do you remember about the game last year in Fresno, Jordan? I know they put up a lot of points, a lot of yards, and what can you use from that game for the defense to have a little better performance this time around?
Fresno, they're very efficient with their spread attack. That's what I really noticed. Receivers are very good, catch the ball all the time. Quarterback's always on point, so we just have to remember that, and just remember when you get pressure in his face. That's just the main thing that we need to work on last year.
I know that outside forces consider you guys underdogs in this game. Fresno State's undefeated. They're ranked 17th in the BCS. Do you guys feel like you're underdogs, that you're trying to take down a team, or do you feel like this is kind of an evenly matched game because it's a conference game and you expect to go in and play well and come out with the victory?
I would say we're more evenly matched. I mean, we play in the same conference. We're both very good teams. I believe we have good athletes. They have good athletes. It's just another game on a Saturday, you know what I mean?
Another Saturday night for Jordan Thomas and the San Diego State Aztecs. 2-time All-League pick out of Redlands, California. Scholar athlete. What do you like to study, Jordan?
I'm a criminal justice major with a minor in psychology.
Criminal justice. When you come down here and arrest my partner, Ben Higgins, he's been behaving erratically today.
Now, you mentioned, don't arrest me. Don't arrest me. You mentioned a game on TV, and that means something. And it doesn't matter where you're from, whether you're from the East Coast or even Redlands, which isn't that far away. It's nice to know your family and friends back home are going to be able to watch the game on an ESPN channel, ESPN2 in this case. Does that make a difference for you guys? Makes it a little more exciting?
Oh, yeah, because all my friends and family can watch the game. It was also a big thing when we played Nevada on ESPN. It's just all my friends were able to watch. It was just really fun to have everybody, watching me since high school, just be able to watch me on TV in college.
What do you think about Rocky Long as a coach? How do you like playing for him, especially I know he's your defensive coordinator? We love him. I mean, we just think he's great, but he's also very direct and he's very honest. So I imagine when you don't play your best, he probably lets you know that. Is he still fun to play for?
Oh, yeah, definitely, because, I would never like someone to sugarcoat anything for me. That would just hamper me getting better as a player and just as a person in general. So something that could be very, totally honest with you could help you, maximize your potential just in life a lot better than someone that would just maybe tell you the good things that you've done and not work on you with the bad things that you need to work on.
It's interesting because a lot of the guys like your class were not specifically recruited by Rocky Long. You kind of inherited him when Brady Hoke left. Yet, do you feel like it's basically the same program as it was when you got here, or do you feel like it's different than it was when you got here 4 years ago?
I would say nothing has changed at all. Maybe a few minor things that I can't even put my finger on, but when I was getting recruited, Rocky came to my house too, along with Coach Hoke and Coach Heck from Michigan. But it was just the same kind of thing. They preach hard-working football, being the toughest players on the team, and that hasn't changed since I got here on campus 4 years ago.
It's funny because I bet if you asked anyone who was a senior when you were a freshman, that answer would be really different, and they would have said the program from when Brady Hoke came to what it was like beforehand was completely different than when you arrived. So this is you're kind of part of the first graduating class here, Jordan, of the new crop of Aztecs who are used to winning and used to going to bowl games. I imagine that's something you're kind of proud of.
Yeah, definitely. It's just that was the reason why I came to San Diego State. I wanted to be a part of something different. I didn't want to be a part of a school that already had a winning tradition. You know, I just wanted to be the first of a new class of athletes, you know.
Well, you've done a great job, Jordan, and you've certainly helped turn things around for the Aztecs and gone to a bowl game in all of your seasons there at San Diego State. And I think a win over Fresno State might put you certainly in line for another bowl game this year, and also keep alive what you guys really want, and that's number 20. I know you've been talking about it all year, the Mountain West Conference Championship, and I think it kind of runs through Fresno, don't you? I mean, if you win this game, then you guys are the top dogs for at least the time being.
Yeah, I mean, every championship goes through every team in Mountain West, but this is, I would say, definitely the first stop into getting to that championship. And we have a few more games on the road, but this is definitely the first test that we're going to have in getting that 20 championship.
Well, Jordan, we appreciate the time, and good luck against the Bulldogs, and hopefully you can take away a win and take control of the Mountain West West.
All righty, thank you.